Hello everybody, welcome back to my windowsill. Today we're inside, although it's a beautifully sunny day, but I wanted to show you something that you can do even if you don't have a garden. And I want to show you some herbs. And I have 3 herbs here to show you. Herbs are plants that we can eat and that you can use in cooking, and they help your food to taste really nice. Now, let's start with this one in the middle. This one, it looks a little bit like grass, but this is what we call chives. Can you say chives? Chives. And they will grow taller. They have a slightly oniony flavour. They're quite nice with cheese or with egg. So I like to use chives when I'm using cheese or egg. And I grew this from a seed. I bought a seed packet. That's chives. Now this one, I'm not so sure if this is going to work. This is going to be our experiment. This is a sprig of rosemary that I took from the preschool garden. I just cut a bit from the top. And sometimes if you just take a cutting, you can get the cutting to grow roots by putting it in water or in soil, and I've been trying for weeks. I've kept it in water, I've kept it in soil, but I still don't see any roots here. But I'm going to try a new trick today when I plant it to see if there's any hope for it. But rosemary is really good to use when you make potatoes or chicken. Rosemary is great to flavour it, to give it some seasoning, I suppose. And this one is my favourite, I think. Do you know what it is? This is lemon balm. Lemon balm, and it's called lemon balm because if you rub the leaves and then smell your fingers, it smells a bit like lemons. It's really nice. Now this was a success. I took this also from the lemon balm we had in the preschool garden. I just snipped a bit off the top, and it was smaller then, and I kept it in water. And do you see the roots that have grown? And that's just from taking the end of a plant, from snipping the top. So I got a free plant and it's grown its own roots. So this one should be okay. So this is lemon balm, and I like to use lemon balm to make tea. You just pour hot water on it, and it's a really nice tea to drink before going to bed when I'm feeling sleepy. So that's our 3 herbs: rosemary, chives, and lemon balm. And what I want to do today is to plant them all in one long box, and I'm going to have my own herb box. So shall I show you? Let's go. So here is the box that I'm going to plant my herbs in, and I'm just going to put the 3 of them in here. I think I will let's start with the lemon balm down this end, because I'm quite confident, because it's got so many nice roots, that it's going to grow nicely. I'm just going to dig a hole. Enough room for the roots to settle in and have a home. Okay, there we are. Look at these beautiful roots. Oh, it's really good. Hopefully that will mean that my lemon balm will survive. And to settle it down there, just be really gentle with the roots because they can be a bit fragile and delicate. There we go. I'm going to press the soil in and show you. There's my lemon balm tucked in the end. Seems quite happy at the moment. Alright, let's do my risky one next. My rosemary, that I'm not sure if it's going to survive or not, but I have an idea, my last hope. I don't really need to dig it a hole because there aren't any roots to put in yet. I'm just going to stick it in the soil. Now my clever idea, it might not be that clever, is that I have this water now. What colour is the water? Can you see? It looks a bit like Coca-Cola or something, doesn't it? But it's not. I've just taken some general universal fertiliser. It's like food for plants. So usually you can use this on roses or tomatoes, and it helps a plant to grow lots of fruit. And I thought maybe I'll try and water my rosemary with this and see if it helps it to grow any roots. This is my last hope. So This is 10 millimeters dissolved in about 1 litre. 10 millimeters of fertiliser in 1 litre of water. I want to make sure it's well drained as well so that it doesn't start to rot, but we'll see. It will be our experiment, and if it lives, I'll be very excited, and if not, I'll have to find a different herb to go in the middle of my box. There we are. See, lemon balm, rosemary. Okay, and the last one, have my chives. I'm going to dig quite a big hole for this because it's got its own soil and its own root system already. And then I'll be able to keep this box near to my kitchen, and when I'm cooking I can just cut some off and eat my yummy herbs. And that was the stick that told me it was chives. Alright, now to take them out, you want to do it very gently, so I'm going to turn it sideways and just tap. Oh, and that was enough. Out it comes. There we are. You can maybe, there's a feather in there, see the roots here. So I'm just going to take these stones out and pop it in the soil. There, and hopefully it's got a lot more room to grow now and live happily in this box. Oops. It's got to do it so gently so that I don't break them all. There we are. Alright, there are my 3 herbs now. Move this out of the way so you can see. In my herb box. Do you remember their names? What was this one called? This is my favourite. This is lemon balm, the one that smells like lemons. I like to use for tea. Rosemary. And what was this one? Chives. Alright, let's give it some good watering with my special fertiliser water. Right, and that's it. Let's wait and see what happens, and we'll see if my rosemary decides to survive or not. If you want to make your own herb box, you could of course choose any herbs you like. You could choose thyme or mint is a really nice one to grow because mint is good for tea, and you can also have it with potatoes. So whatever you can find. Maybe you know somebody who can give you a cutting from their herbs, or you can grow them from seed. So yeah, find whatever you can and have a go at making your own herb box. Bye bye.